youth millennials and
Ah, my people, it's a beautiful year. And I just want to give thanks to the universe for allowing me to meet great people who are positioned for greatness, who have turned their lives around, who believe in a second chance. And that's the message this morning on this show. There's always another opportunity to make life better for you and for others. My next guest used her experience of beating the odds to inspire a movement that is helping to change the lives of other young people. She is Sashell, founder of Positioning Youth for Greatness. Good morning, Sashell.
Morning, Empress.
You look beautiful this morning.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So do you. I like that. I like that.
Oh,
necklace.
thank you.
Yes,
Momo
yes.
Pinelli, locally
Okay.
made. She's
Cool.
talking about my necklace. You know, I got to wear local all the time.
Right.
So let me ask you about you. Before we get into the mission and the movement of positioning youth to greatness, it speaks for itself.
Right.
I want to hear your story, being a teen mom.
Right.
And how you turned your life around.
Yes.
Take us to the beginning.
Okay, so I got pregnant at 15. You know, grew up in what they call the Garrison. I grew up in Duane Park. And, you know, just becoming pregnant at 15 when everybody thought you would have been the person who would have been would be the change in your family. And it was very disappointing. It was disappointing for my family. It was disappointing for my father. And it was very disappointing to me. And I mean, I remember I sat on my bed one night when I found out that I was pregnant, and I sat on the bed and I decided, and I knew, looking back, I realized that it was God, because when I sat on my bed, I made up my mind. I'm saying I'm not going to abort my baby. I'm going to have my baby, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get back on my feet, and I'm not going to allow it to define me. So I learned from the experience, and I've overcome what persons would say the odds. And I'm helping young people to also step into greatness by overcoming the different challenges that life throws at you, because things may not work out exactly as you planned. So you have to learn from the experiences, learn from the bad mistakes that you, or the poor decisions that you would have made, and become a better person from it.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I work with a lot of teenage moms.
Yes.
And you grew up, you also spent time at the Women's Center.
Yes, I did.
I want to congratulate them for the great work
Yes,
they're doing.
awesome.
But I can't imagine being 15 and being pregnant. How difficult was that?
I mean, it's difficult. It was difficult because you're 15. You're not emotionally ready. I'm not even talking about the body. I'm talking about being emotionally ready. I wasn't emotionally ready. So that was the biggest challenge. But with the help of the Women's Center, it was great because I got a scholarship from the Women's Center to move on to go back into high school.
Yes.
And I left there. I went to sixth form on another scholarship. I also went to university and finished my law degree. Yes. So yes. So that
Keep going.
right. And then I recognized and I realized that based on my journey, that there is power in a second chance. There is power in a second chance. And that's the name of the conference coming up on Saturday.
And it's not the first conference. This is a conference tour, because I know you also held one in 2019, August,
Right, in
here in
August,
Kingston.
yes.
Tell me
Right.
about that one and how successful was it?
Well, actually, it was my first conference, so I wasn't expecting a lot of people. It was barely advertised, Empress, to be honest. I was expecting like 50 young people, and 100 young people showed up.
How do you
So
do
it was
that?
I don't know. It's just the favor and
Yeah.
grace of God, yes. Because when I saw 100 young people showed up, it was absolutely amazing. And we had our speakers are young people who would have impacted, who are making an impact in their sphere. So we only use young people who are doing great things to empower.
And I know one of them.
Yes.
I have to big her up, Tishana Mullings.
Yes, Tishana was there.
Yes.
Tishana was there.
So that was successful. 100 turned up. The power of a second chance. You're just winning. And tell me about the upcoming conference.
Okay, so the upcoming conference is the Power of a Second Chance, Stage 2. So we're going into Montego Bay. We hear a lot of disparaging comments about Montego Bay, and that the fact that there was an article that came out in the paper that a lot of intervention programs would have been implemented and none of them worked. So we're saying we're not daunted by that. We're going into Montego Bay and we're reaching back for all the young people, and we're saying, listen, we don't care about the stigma that's attached. We don't care about the the poor decisions that you would have made. We don't care about what society is telling you. We're going to help you and position you for greatness by giving you opportunities for employment, opportunities for internships and scholarships. I Create will be giving scholarships.
Nice.
Yes, so we're
That's
absolutely
beautiful.
looking forward to it. It will be at the S Hotel Conference and Event Center, and it's $3,500, which inclusive of lunch.
Yes.
And we start at 9. We end at 4.
Well, I must say, there are a lot of young people spending $3,500
Yes.
on imported things from all kind of
Yes.
places, on people's fake and plastic hair and the real one too, instead of rocking the natural natty. And they could invest in this opportunity.
Invest. It's an investment in yourself.
I love that.
Yes.
I really hope it's successful. How
It
do
will
people
be.
purchase tickets ahead?
Okay, so you purchase tickets by going to Fontana. So Fontana in Montego Bay, or you can go on our Instagram page at Position Youth for Greatness and register. You have to register, guys. The link is in our bio. So you register and you can pay on the day.
Let me ask you now, how is your child? Is it
My
girl,
daughter?
Your daughter.
She is doing
How is
absolutely
she?
great. She's getting ready to go to school. She
Yes.
better be ready.
She better,
She better be ready
whatever
by 7.
her name is.
Shaquan.
Shaquan, get up. Get ready for school. Your mother's there
Yes.
doing great things.
She's doing great. She's doing great. She's 12. I can't believe I
So
have a
12
preteen.
years ago.
Yes, yes.
And thank God you didn't take that decision to not have her. And I'm sure she's going to be doing great things. But let
Of
me ask
course.
you. Let me ask you something. What conversations do you have as a mom with your 12-year-old? I mean, we all know they're becoming teenagers.
Right.
What do you call them? Tweens?
Tweens, preteens.
Preteens.
Yes.
And we know that the hormones are jumping. We know that there's going to be a lot of pressure. There's a pressure of this
The phone, yes. Oh, yes.
that programs their minds and vanity and just becoming older a little too early. I
Yes.
find with a lot of our teenage girls. What conversations do you have with her?
Well, I have blunt conversations, so she knows my story. I don't hide anything from her. You can't hide anything from young people nowadays. It's all out there.
Yes.
So I just be very blunt, and as well as instilling values.
Yeah.
That's very important,
Yes.
because they say what you have to train in the tree from it young. Yes.
Yes.
So having frank conversation and being very blunt about what happened to me, my own journey, and that kind of thing. So it's breaking generational curses as well, because that will definitely not happen to my daughter.
Listen,
Empress.
I love you. Where did my producer find you? I mean, you're just saying the things that I believe in.
Yes,
There
yes.
is a generational curse.
Yes.
And we look at it, and there's a generational pain. When you
Yes.
look at the anger in the families and just crime, how do we break it? And this power of a second chance.
Yes.
Sounds like you're also talking about, let's break this curse. What are the messages coming through the conference from all the speakers? Tell me the main message.
Okay, so the main message is there is greatness within you. When you were created for a specific purpose.
But a lot of people will say, no, nothing not great in me. Nobody love me.
Is what
They-
you believe, Empress. Is what you believe.
The power of the mind.
The power of the mind. So I'm actually going to do a session
Yes.
on your thoughts and attitude matters, because that was what got me out of my situation. Because if everybody can believe in you, if you don't believe in yourself,
Yeah.
if you don't believe that you were created for a purpose, then it's not going to happen, baby.
You know, P is my favorite word. You know my P word.
Purpose.
The purpose.
Purpose,
Potential.
yes. Potential.
Possibility.
Possibility, absolutely.
Listen, no letter no better than P right
Yeah.
now. So we've been asking everybody to give me a nickname. Start with P. I need a pet name P. Pet
Purpose
name.
girl.
Purpose
Girl.
Never purpose
Purpose
girl.
girl.
Always sound. Sashell has named me, and I'm holding on to
Purpose
it.
girl, yes.
Sashell.
Bubbles.
Bubbles is position. No, Bubbles. I'm Bubbles.
You're Bubbles.
No, I'm Purpose Girl. I
He
like
said
Purpose
you're
Girl.
Bubbles, never
Don't
say.
listen to Neville. Sashell, don't ever listen to Neville. If you want to continue on the positive path, don't listen to Neville, I joke. Now, positioning youth for greatness. How many people do you expect in Montego Bay?
We're expecting over 200 young people, and we're putting it out there, yes,
Yeah.
over 200 young people.
Yes.
And we're also going to Trinidad, we're going to Barbados, and we're going to Cayman. Yes, it's a tour, Empress, it's a tour. We're igniting hope across the region, not just locally and globally.
Oh,
So
you're
I hear you say earlier that you want on your vision board,
Yes.
you mentioned that you want to go global
Yes,
with Youth
with youth.
Impact. Yeah, man. So we are go global, so you can partner with
Me
us.
a come talk up you to join you right
Yes,
now.
yes, yes.
You know, on behalf of the entire Smile crew, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And we wish you more greatness for you, your family, and every life that you will touch in this country and in the region.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. Sashell Hall. And to the Women's Center and the girls watching right now, remember, here's an example. Here she is. She was there, and she has had a second chance and is giving other young people a second chance, positioning youth for greatness. Sashell Hall, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
What a good day. Okay, I just woke up and got so inspired. I love it, I love it.